Welcome to George's Money Tips, where you'll discover insider secrets on how to save time, energy, and money when buying, selling, refinancing, renovating, and maintaining your home. This episode is brought to you by George Rodriguez of People's Home Equity, a trusted mortgage provider for Chicagoland and suburbs homebuyers. Now, here's your money tip.
Buying a foreclosed house can be a great way to save money. However, achieving those savings takes a lot of preparation and willingness to do some extra work. Here are 5 tips for buying a foreclosure. Tip number 1, be financially prepared. This means being debt-free with savings to cover 6 months of expenses and maximized contributions to retirement plans. Tip number 2, get pre-approved for financing. This is critical unless you're going to pay cash. The reason for this is that the best foreclosure properties move very quickly. You won't have time to arrange financing after making an offer. Tip number 3, find the foreclosure listings. You'll see ads in websites that list them along with auction dates. If there's a property you like, call immediately for details and arrange a viewing. Some foreclosures aren't available for viewing, and those would be good ones to avoid since you have no idea what you're getting. Since the owners often have the right to sell the house before the auction, it can make sense to see if you can make an offer in advance. After all, the owners are highly motivated and likely to be receptive. However, if all this footwork and negotiation turns you off, you might prefer to work with a realtor who specializes in foreclosures. Tip number 4, scrutinize before buying. Remember, foreclosures are sold as is, and some of them can be in really bad shape. So it's important to take a carpenter or a home inspector with you for viewing. You need to know how much upgrading is required before deciding what price you're willing to pay. Tip number 5, assess comparables. You also need to study comparable values of homes in the area. In general, a foreclosure is usually judged to be a good deal if you can get it for 80% of the market value, including cost of repairs. If you're interested in exploring the potential of foreclosures, we'd be happy to help. As your local mortgage specialist, we understand the market and the extra complexity of foreclosures. For more information, call us today.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of George's Money Tips. If you have any questions or comments, please call George today at 312-404-8957.